I'm Brandon Chatmon with the Oklahoman and News OK. I'm here with Ryan Aber. He's the boys beat writer for the Oklahoman. We just received the Class 5A boys basketball bracket for the state tournament. And Ryan, kind of looking at this bracket, what's the first round matchup you're looking forward to?
Well, there's a couple of them. The one that really stands out to me is Aber and Tulsa East Central. Tulsa East Central is the team that we've thought could contend for a state championship with a couple of their guys, Sidney Hadnot, Ken Holman, a couple of really good players. Aber's a team we didn't know a whole lot about entering the season because they lost so much from last year's state championship team, but they've really come on strong at the end of the season. This should be, to me, the best first-round matchup we've got.
All right, and looking further into the tournament, is there a sleeper team we should keep our eyes on?
Well, the one that really stands out to me is Tulsa Kelly. They played really well throughout the year. There are only 2 regular season losses. Both came to McGinnis, their rival, number 1 in 4A. They did slip up in the playoffs last week, but I think if they can get things turned around, they've got a really good chance to make a run here. They have a good first-round matchup against Guthrie, which is going to be tough, but if they get past that, you could see them in championship game, and I could see them even winning this tournament.
All right, Ryan. Well, we appreciate your expertise. Check in the News OK all week. We'll have podcasts, videos. We'll have all the state tournament coverage you need on newsok.com. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On making it to the state tournament. Just kind of tell me, you guys obviously lost a lot of good players from the championship team last year. So how has this year been?
Well, it's been different. Very new experience for us. We graduated 10 seniors off of last year's championship team. So we knew we had a lot of new kids coming in. We had a couple that had played some, a starter and Joe Stoner, and Harrison DuPont returning for us who played a lot. But we knew it'd be a process of kind of getting some guys acclimated to the varsity level and getting them some experience, and we knew it'd be a struggle, and it was early on. It was really tough to try to mix and match and figure out who's going to play, who's not going to play, who can do this, who can do that. And just over the year, the kids have really stuck with it. They've listened to us. They've kind of believed in what we're doing, and eventually started to get to where they played at a higher level. We just kind of built and built and built on that as we've gone through the year. And I think right now we're playing, probably as good as we've played all year long, and we're hoping that can continue for a few more days.
Who are you thinking you might need to step up just a little bit more in the state tournament?
Well, I think we got to put a lot of our weight on Joe Stoner and Harrison DuPont because they've been there, they experienced it. They both played real well last year in the tournament, and I think those two we've got to rely on a lot just to kind of settle us. Let us know, hey, it's going to be okay. Don't get so out of nervous and everything, worried about the games. But I think my point guard, I'm gonna have to rely on Stephen Johnson for him to be able to handle the situations and run the show for us and do those things. Because I think at this level, you really got to have good guards, to be able to move on. So I'm hoping he'll be able to handle that, and I think he will.
Are you worried at all how they're going to react on this big stage?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's a big question mark for us. In regionals, we were really nervous. We really struggled early. Area, we struggled a little early on. But I'm going to tell them this week. This is a big game, just like those other ones were. So let's go out and play, and hopefully we can get through the first few minutes of the game and just kind of get acclimated to the whole environment because it is different. I don't care what you say, and even if you've played in it before. It's a different environment, so I am concerned about that. But hopefully we'll be able to respond and kind of calm down and get to what we need to do.
All right, Coach Price, we appreciate you joining us. Good luck this week.
Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it.